Hello everyone.
Hey everyone.
Welcome back to our channel. My name's Manna.
Eric.
And we are the Purges. Today we were not even sure about doing a video, but we were talking to a friend of ours, and we had a testimony and we shared it with him, and he was blessed, and and he encouraged us to do a testimony, so we're just sharing that with you guys.
Yep. So
yeah, go
let's
ahead.
get to it. So we're going to talk quickly about how the Lord been blessing us through this whole process of getting a pickup truck for the country. So we've been praying for this. Well, we've been praying this on Country Living, I guess, for a while. But specifically the truck aspect. Since about 3-4 months back, I've sold my car. I had an SUV. So we thought about, when we spoke to friends that live in the country, they counseled us about, how a pickup truck would be necessary for the country to carry stuff and to do things around the country. So ever since then,
and especially with us, we want to, when we get there, we want to do a lot of things ourselves. So we will need the pickup truck.
Exactly. So when we was counseled about the whole pickup truck, we thought about, we have to get it going and trying to get our hands on a pickup truck as soon as possible. So what I did, I sold my car in preparation for us to get a pickup truck, so we could get ourselves ready for the country. So that happened, and we've been praying. Since I saw my car, we've been praying, asking God to open the door. So after I saw my car, I had a cousin of mine that had a regular sedan car.
That was just sitting
there. Was sitting there. So she allowed me to use her car for the time being until I could get my hand on my car so I could return her car back. So now I did fast forward to now, December, like a few weeks prior to that, she told me that she needed her car back.
She will need it.
So we've been praying on this thing, and we've been looking online to different auctions, because we actually was debating into should we pay for this thing cash or finance it, because there was a lot of things.
We were like between two extremes, because it's like, okay, we're not in the country yet, God is opening door, but does God want us to get something something very basic to get us from here to work, or do we go ahead and get a bill, which is more debt we're not trying to have, because we're trying to get out of that. So
we're trying to be debt free.
We were between two extremes. We just didn't know what to do, so we just pray and fast about it, because this is a journey. Whatever decision we were going to make, we didn't want it to be our decision.
Exactly. So after that, we so now come this month, our cousin she like okay, I need my car back. So we now was pressed for time, and now mind you, now since the 3 months passed, we've been looking at different cars. We went to the dealerships, spoke to people at the dealership. When they told us the price, we're like,
we look online.
Like, these prices are hard. And so I've been keeping my eyes on a lot of government auctions. So I bid on different cars online ever since then, and I did not get lucky. I get outbid on all the cars that I bid on based on my budget.
Because we really was asking for a miracle. Because whatever budget we have, whatever we bid on, it's like, okay, only God could have opened that door.
Exactly. So we wanted to, so that's kind of like, I guess, faith right there. We're looking for miracles, right? so now, okay, fast forward to now. Okay, now my cousin advised us we have to return her car. We need to get a car now, because once we return her car, I need a car to get to work still, and we need a car to get from point A to point B. So now, there was an auction that was going on a 2016 Toyota Tacoma with about 73,000 mileage on it, right? So I bid on this particular vehicle, and then now after I bid on this vehicle, I put my limit of the bid, how much I wanted to bid on it, and then just when I was bidding on it, she was like, "Man, I doubt you get this car, man. I don't think
a Toyota truck in South Florida."
Yeah,
especially the amount we wanted to bid on it.
Yeah, the price
I told him he was not going to get it.
So she's like, "Oh yeah, you're not gonna get this car." So I bid on it. I mean, after I bid on it, when the bidding time come close, I lost the bid. I lost the bid. So now okay, so we're like, whatever, so we'll praying about it. So we'll continue to pray. There was another auction coming up now.
Georgia?
In Georgia now, because that first one was in South Florida. The auction was going on in Florida, but the second one now I bid on was not in Georgia. So like, okay, I'm willing to drive a little bit up north and just grab it and bring it back down. So now I bid on this one other car. It was a F-150, 2014 F-150, and now good price. I put a good price. I put a good bidding price on it. I thought it was a fair price for that. Now once the whole thing went down, the auction was supposed to close on a Saturday, somewhere. So I bid on it every single weekend. I put my limit, how much I want to pay for it, and now when the time came, okay, right? So that day after Sabbath, I checked my email. I received an email from the people. They said exactly this is what they said about the auction. Our December 12th auction has been disrupted due to technical problem with Proxibid. This problem impacted all proxy auction, not just the one I was bidding on. So now some technical thing happened where the bidding, the truck I was bidding on crashed. Something happened with some technical difficulties. Now the bid I thought I was going to win, now did not come through, and now I'm out of a car. Now some people bid actually went through, but just the one I bid on did not go through. So now, okay, I'm on a car again. So now the first one, the 2016 one, I didn't get it. So they asked you
to go and redo it again.
We bid on it again. So
we were not impressed.
Yeah, we was not impressed to do that. So I mean, I'm like, right, man, maybe it's not meant to be. Prayed about it a little bit, and I'm like, hey, if I'm impressed, I'll do it. I'll just let it go. So now, fast forward now to another the week after. Now, mind you, I already lost the 2016 Toyota Tacoma bid. I lost this bid on the 2014 F-150. And
the following week, we have to give his cousin's car back.
Yeah, I have to give my cousin's car back soon, right? So now, on a Thursday, we had a friend over, right? And it was just talking. And then I received an email, right? I got an email. I'm like, what? Okay, well, like, this is interesting. He's saying regarding the 2016 Tacoma Crew Cab SR5. So I'll open the email. So now the email said, "Good afternoon, Eric. You are bidding on the 2016 Toyota Tacoma truck we had for auction in the Viva Les sales. Unfortunately, the higher bidder was unable to secure the fund for the vehicle within a lot of time and forfeited the transaction. Are you still interested in the truck? You are the backup bidder as listed on Proxibid." So what happened was I bid on this thing, right? I bid on this truck. I lost the bid,
because someone else won it.
That was our limit. That's the only money we have to we could spend on our car, right, based on our budget. And then now somebody won it. We're like, okay, man, whatever, man. We're just gonna count it as a loss. Now we've been praying about it.
The person that won it couldn't pay for it.
Exactly. Now the person So now
he was the second.
So I was the second. I was the second highest bidder because the person couldn't pay for it. And now when I got the call, okay, I replied to the email like right away. So I'm like, okay, I'm interested. So, man, you know what? My friend was like, man, just call him on the phone and talk to them. So I called him on the phone and I like, man, what's going on? I'm interested in this truck. What's going on? I'm interested. What's the price? So they told me the total budget. The total budget was a little bit out of our budget. So what I did now, I negotiated with them, right? So now I offered them $1,000 lower than what I bid it on. And then they accepted it. Right? Crazy, right? It's crazy, you know.
And the funny thing,
they accepted the bid now, and now we come to paying. We have to pay for the thing now. You want to talk about that?
You can go ahead.
So now it's time for us to pay for it, right? So the money it came down to was the exact amount of money on the dollar that we had saved for the truck. So we got the car in the exact amount of money that we had saved, planned to pay on the car, and it came right on time. And then God already know, and He know your heart, you know the desire of your heart. If you're praying about something that's according to His will, you might be going through the same process, whether it be about you moving to the country, or you getting a country property, or you probably even looking for a truck or some tools. Pray on these things, you know, ask God to lead you through the whole process. And then, like the way this whole thing orchestrated, there is no way I would have been able to get this truck. We would have been able to get this car with the price we paid for it. On our own will.
The value is twice as much
exactly.
than what we paid for it.
The value, the money we pay for that truck, like the value of the car, if you look on a Kelly Blue Book, it's actually, we got it for half the price of the value. And then those, you know, our pickup truck, if you're looking right now for a pickup truck in the market, you will see how competitive it is and how expensive it is. So it shows you that when, like, it doesn't matter how much money you have and what you have. God can work with what you have if you have faith and you trust in Him. You like country property. You could be looking for a country property. You could be looking for a land. Whatever money that you have saved up, trust in God that He will open the door for you based on what you have, and have faith in Him and do your part. Not just pray and just relax. Do your part. Go look for land. Go look at houses and pray on these things. And then for sure, in due time, and God will open the door. That was part of our testimony right now in our journey. We felt impressed to share with you guys. I'm not sure anything else you want to add.
And one thing I wanted to add is, guys, it's not about the truck.
Yep,
it's not about the money. It's just that God have a way. Yep. Whatever it is, He has a way. We just have to trust Him. Yep. And He will guide us.
He will guide you through it. Yeah. So pray on these things, and that's it for you guys for today. Please like, share, subscribe, and share this testimony with somebody else. You know, that's going through some hard time, and that's probably losing faith in the whole through their whole journey. Maybe that will encourage them to continue to press on. And that's what we hope for. This thing increase our faith to continue to press on, and that God will continue to see us through the whole journey. May your heart be blessed, and see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.